Early in the season, when the Cavs were struggling and Kevin Love was struggling, I used this picture a couple of times. That's Love holding his head into a towel. You know, the Cavaliers were 5-7 at one point. But now, you look at it, with this winning streak they've had and how well they played, it's back to, there's LeBron and Kevin Love. You look at that, talking to each other. I didn't know the Cavaliers would have such a long winning streak so early in the season. But I expected LeBron and Kevin Love to play well. In previous stories and videos, I talked about the fact that in the games that Kyrie Irving did not play, but Kevin Love and LeBron played, in those games with no Irving but Love and LeBron on the court, they were 25-10, 25-10. In fact, over the last 2 years, they were 24-7. You could see how LeBron and Kevin Love played well together. And you're seeing it again. You know, Kevin Love is playing center, a position that he had never really played before for very long in the NBA, and he's having a real impact there as more and more teams in the NBA are basically playing without a center. Meanwhile, LeBron, I think he's been energized by the return of Dwayne Wade and just by the way the team is playing. Lost in the whole thing, and I admit too, I've been taken with Dwayne Wade's return, and also just the way that the team has played as a whole has been the consistently terrific performances of rebounding and scoring of Kevin Love. I always thought Love has been, you know, one of the most underrated players on the team from the time he came here, because whenever you have a big three in basketball, I remember Chris Bosh, who was part of the big three in Miami. The big three were LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. As Bosh said, the third guy often is, quote, the third wheel. You know, he was the guy that didn't get as many shots and so on. And he predicted it would be that way for Kevin Love. And it was that way when Kyrie was here and when they were together, LeBron and Kyrie. Now that Kyrie is gone, you know, Kevin has stepped up a bit. But see, we had hints and previews of that in those 3 years when they were 25-10 without Kyrie and when Love and LeBron were there. So I guess what I wanted to say in this video is, look, Kevin Love has been one of the motors driving this winning streak, and I give him a lot of credit for that.